What's up, TrendPop Nation? Get ready, because we've got a rapid-fire download of the news that's dominating headlines and shaping our world. We're kicking things off with a massive display of military might as Russia begins its Zapad war games in Belarus, a move that's putting neighboring NATO countries on high alert. We're talking about a huge show of force with thousands of troops, advanced aircraft, tanks, and drones simulating combat scenarios, all happening amid some of the most intense European tensions in decades. Next up, the financial world is on the edge of its seat. All eyes are on the U.S. Federal Reserve as markets widely anticipate an interest rate cut this week, a decision that could ripple across global economies. But it's not just about the Fed. Tech giant Nvidia is under the microscope in China, facing accusations of anti-monopoly law violations, while Tesla's Elon Musk is making waves with a significant personal investment in his own company. Switching gears to culture and celebration, get ready for some vibrant fun because Disney is launching a month-long festival. To kick off this special event, they're shining a spotlight on the incredibly joyful and colorful tradition of the piñata, a practice cherished by people all over the world for centuries. And finally, a potential game-changer in health. A groundbreaking new study published in JAMA Network Open is showing promising results for older adults suffering from chronic lower back pain. We're talking about a new approach that could offer significant relief. Stay tuned for all the details on these incredible stories and more. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to TrendPop, and ring that notification bell so you're the first to know when we drop new content. Russia flexes military muscle in Belarus amid NATO alert. This is not just another drill. Russia's massive Zapad military exercises in Belarus are sending shockwaves across Europe. Held amid record-high tensions following Moscow's invasion of Ukraine, these drills involve around 7,000 troops, showcasing a formidable array of Russian and Belarusian military hardware. Spectators witnessed fighter jets, helicopters, tanks, and artillery engaged in mock battles against fictitious Western forces, with a significant emphasis on drone technology, including reconnaissance, kamikaze, and bomber drones, a clear reflection of lessons learned from the ongoing war in Ukraine. The exercises also hinted at Russia's nuclear capabilities, with potential demonstrations involving its Orshnik ballistic missile. Neighboring NATO nations are on high alert, with Poland closing its border and deploying thousands of troops, while Lithuania and Latvia have restricted airspace. Interestingly, the drills are also occurring amid a thaw in U.S.-Belarusian relations, with U.S. observers present for the first time in years, alongside representatives from countries like Turkey and Hungary. The Zapad exercises, meaning West, simulate defense against a Western attack and have historically been used as a precursor to military action, as seen before the 2021 invasion of Ukraine. While Russian officials claim the drills are purely defensive and not directed at any third country, NATO members, particularly Poland, view the increased military activity and recent drone incursions into Polish airspace as deliberate provocations. The drills underscore Russia's resolve to maintain military pressure, even as it claims readiness for peace talks. Public reaction has been dominated by concern and heightened vigilance from NATO members, with Poland strongly refuting claims that Russian drone incursions into its airspace were accidental. Analysts are watching closely for any signs of escalation or shifts in regional security dynamics. These military maneuvers are intense, but we've also got major financial news that could impact your wallet. Get ready for what's happening on Wall Street and in the global markets as we break down the latest economic forecasts. Global markets brace for Fed rate cut amid economic crosscurrents. Financial markets worldwide are experiencing mixed trading as investors eagerly await a pivotal decision from the U.S. Federal Reserve, widely expected to announce its first interest rate cut of the year. Wall Street showed modest gains, with futures for the S&P 500 and Dow Jones ticking higher, while the Nasdaq saw a smaller increase. This anticipation comes despite inflation remaining above the Fed's target, with policymakers now prioritizing concerns over a slowing labor market. The Fed's quarterly economic projections, also due this week, are expected to signal further potential rate cuts throughout the year. Adding to market dynamics, tech giant Nvidia is facing scrutiny in China, accused of violating anti-monopoly laws in a preliminary investigation related to its acquisition of Mellanox Technologies, potentially escalating trade tensions. Meanwhile, Tesla shares surged after CEO Elon Musk disclosed a significant purchase of over 2.5 million shares, valued at approximately $1 billion, signaling strong insider confidence. In Europe, the CAC 40 in France jumped, while Germany's DAX gained, though the UK's FTSE 100 remained flat. Asian markets saw Hong Kong's Hang Seng edge up, while the Shanghai Composite dipped slightly amid lingering worries about China's economic performance, with analysts pointing to weaker-than-expected August data for industrial production and retail sales, exacerbated by U.S. tariff policies. Investor sentiment in China is cautious, with reports indicating a slowdown in key economic activity readings, prompting calls for additional stimulus measures. The shift in China's economic drivers, moving away from exports as a primary growth engine due to trade friction, is a significant point of discussion among market watchers. From the trading floor to vibrant traditions, we're shifting gears to something truly special. Disney is unveiling a month-long celebration, and the star of the show is a beloved symbol of joy and festivity. Disney celebrates the joyful piñata tradition. Disney is ushering in a month-long celebration, and at the heart of its kickoff is the universally beloved piñata. This vibrant and festive tradition, cherished for centuries across various cultures, is being spotlighted by the entertainment giant as a symbol of joy and communal celebration. The initiative aims to highlight the rich cultural heritage and the pure, unadulterated fun that piñatas bring to gatherings, from birthday parties to festivals. While specific details of Disney's month-long tribute are still unfolding, the focus on the piñata suggests a celebration of shared experiences and cultural appreciation. This move by Disney taps into the widespread positive associations people have with the colorful, candy-filled figures, often smashed open with enthusiasm at parties. Fans and cultural commentators are expressing delight at Disney's choice to honor such a universally recognized and joyful tradition, anticipating a wave of content and events that will bring the spirit of the piñata to audiences worldwide. While we're celebrating traditions, there's also exciting news in the world of health and wellness. Get ready to learn about a potential breakthrough in easing chronic pain for seniors. Acupuncture shows promise for chronic lower back pain in seniors. A significant new study published in JAMA Network Open suggests that acupuncture may be a more effective treatment for chronic lower back pain in older adults than standard medical care. This research offers a glimmer of hope for millions of seniors who suffer from persistent back discomfort, a condition that can severely impact mobility and quality of life. The study, which compared acupuncture to standard care, found that the ancient practice provided greater relief for chronic lower back pain among participants aged 65 and older. This finding is particularly noteworthy given the prevalence of chronic pain in the aging population and the often limited efficacy or side effects associated with conventional treatments. The detailed findings are expected to influence future treatment guidelines and patient care strategies. This research is generating considerable excitement within the medical community and among patient advocacy groups, with many seeing it as a potential non-pharmacological option for pain management. Experts are highlighting the importance of exploring diverse treatment modalities for chronic conditions, especially those with fewer systemic side effects. The study's results are poised to spark further investigation into acupuncture's role in geriatric pain management. That's all the incredible news for today, but we've got more coming your way. Don't go anywhere. We're about to wrap it all up with a lightning-fast recap and a massive call to action. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw Russia's massive Zapad war games in Belarus put NATO on high alert. We covered the global markets reacting to potential Fed rate cuts, Nvidia's scrutiny in China, and Elon Musk's Tesla investment. Disney is celebrating the joyful piñata tradition, and a new study reveals acupuncture might be a game-changer for chronic lower back pain in older adults. If you loved this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to TrendPop for more of the news that matters. Ring the notification bell so you never miss an update, and let us know in the comments which story you found most fascinating. And for even more exclusive content, follow us on all our social media channels.